Enjoy your weekly personal Mormon Times print edition delivered to your doorstep. Subscribe today at mormontimes.com. BYU is buzzing about beauty. Mormon Times correspondent Brooke Walker tells us about a campus campaign women of all ages are embracing.
You could say something beautiful is happening on the campus of Brigham Young University.
I think this is helping us to look at ourselves how God looks at us.
It came from a need and from a knowledge many women seem to struggle with, that they are beautiful.
Probably the main thing that women come to our office for is body image.
Dr. Lene Valentine is the director of BYU Women's Services and Resources. She wanted to do more than just empower women with beauty. She wanted to help them experience it. Last week, the office kicked off a campaign titled Recapturing Beauty.
We want to emphasize that outer beauty matters, but we get way too carried away with it, and at the expense of developing our inner strength and sense of worth.
It's a message women are connecting with.
I'm an advertising major, and so I see all the time these images of women in the media and what the media portrays women to be, and it just seems like a really great idea to focus on women the way they are meant to be seen instead of objectifying them the way that that advertising or the media would.
I'm just so overwhelmed right now at what I see right now.
To help kick off the campaign, last week, popular blogger Stephanie Nielson addressed the topic of not just recapturing beauty, but redefining it.
Every day I wondered about my children and how I would appear to them. I wondered what they thought about where their mommy was.
Stephanie was badly burned in a plane crash 2 years ago. On Thursday, she spoke to a crowd of more than 3,000 women, sharing a powerful, moving message of self-love and acceptance.
But if anyone in this room is having doubts whether God lives, I will attest to you right now that He's alive. And He is very, very conscious of each one of you.
She's burned very badly, and yet she radiated beauty. And I was thinking, now why is that? Why is she radiating beauty? And what she was radiating was courage and strength and persistence and gratitude and an amazing sense of humor. And that was like my new definition of beauty.
And it's through speakers, through classes, and through a series of beauty challenges that organizers hope women of all ages will come to realize God's definition of beauty.
And we know He loves us, and we know He cares about us. We know to say that, and yet we don't always experience it, which I don't think is possible without the atonement. No matter what we are and how we look, He can take that and make it beautiful.
'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah.
Now, Brooke is joining us now. I love that, Brooke. What a great idea. It was a great idea. And I understand all women can get involved in this.
Yes, and organizers very much hope all women will get involved with this. When they launched the campaign, they very much wanted it to be not just campus exclusive. They wanted to expand it to all women of all ages everywhere. So, and they also wanted it to be something not just women talk about or hear about, but they experience. So tomorrow they're kicking off what they're calling a 10-day challenge. It's a series of mini beauty challenges that they hope along the way women will be able to do that, to experience the concept.
I know there's plenty of challenges. Give us a few examples of those challenges.
Okay, it starts tomorrow. The first beauty challenge is to start a beauty journal. And with this, the goal is to write down things you're grateful for, things that your body can do. And organizers hope this will help women really appreciate and value their body as a gift. Another challenge, Kathy, I really like that it encourages women to exercise, but just for fun, not to punish yourself for the pumpkin chocolate chip cookies that you had one too many of, okay?
That's novel, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. One of the most intriguing challenges, though, to me was really to explore the topic of beauty in the scriptures, to look at, women in the scriptures who are described as beautiful and to really see why they're described as that. Why why God sees them as beautiful, getting at God's definition of beauty.
Boy, wouldn't that be great for all of us if you could see us the way God sees us. Now, I know you've talked to several women that are in on this. How are they doing?
You know, they're excited, and I think more than anything, they're grateful. They're grateful for the approach of the campaign. You know, they're not ignoring that physical beauty matters. It's important to take care of ourselves. You know, the word of wisdom ties into that certainly along the way. It's connecting the mind, the heart, the body, and really the spirit. And as I talked to these women, a repeating theme was the atonement. They kept saying, you know, to really embrace this concept and to experience it is only possible through the atonement and through recognizing that God forgives us for our imperfections and loves us even for our imperfections. When I was chatting with Dr. Valentine, she kept bringing up the scripture in Isaiah where we're promised that God will make beauty out of ashes. And I think that's really the concept of this campaign, that God is there to help you along the path of beauty and to really help you recognize your own beauty both inner and out.
You know, that is so powerful, and I hope we can all embrace this. That would be great. It was interesting on the show, you showed the magazines, and I think for young women, we see so many unrealistic images of ourselves, don't we?
Oh, absolutely. And in this society, you know, we live in a society where we want to better ourselves, and that's a good thing, but not if you're doing it in a comparative way. And sometimes magazines, media, images, it's easy to compare yourself in a way that can be negative and harmful. This is a completely different approach.
Well, this is a great campaign. Thank you so much for sharing the story, and it's so great that you're on the show.
Pleasure to be involved.
Thank you, Brooke. If you want to participate in the campaign and sign up for the 10-day challenge, we've posted a link to the Recapturing Beauty website on our website. That's MormonTimes.com. Coming up next, recognized worldwide as a house of beauty. The temple is known to members as a house of learning. Hear the 3-step formula that will help you find personal understanding. Former temple president and matron Richard and Kathleen Walker will join us next to explain.